But it would, like, I
Yeah.
just wanted to riff off what you were saying. My dad wasn't well traveled, but I think he used records to travel the world. Growing up, of course, in the apartheid era, those were kind of, those were the constraints that
That's right.
our parents had to kind of endure, that people really couldn't self-actualize to a point where they could reach their dreams. There were so many deferred dreams, where people had
True.
to just succumb to the possibilities that were laid out for them. People had so many other desires, bigger desires, like you say. I'm sure my dad, like, now that you mention it, I'm sure he was, it's like you could hear that this man wants to travel the world and see the world and explore, because he's inspired by the sounds coming from so many corners of the world, and this was probably one of those deferred dreams that he had and those limitations. But then he saw an avenue, of accessing that part of his imagination, which was through records. And by doing that, he just placed that inspiration in us, as his kids, to be like, man, there's so much in the world. There's so many beautiful sounds, that make up the world, right? And I may not have been able to go there physically, but I want to take you guys there sonically.